Beloved Creator in each of us and in all that is, procreation, the conception and the birthing of a child and of flora and fauna is a magnificent miracle. It is life itself. There is nothing greater, more moving, or stunning than the realization, the witnessing, and the experiencing of it. It cannot be taken lightly. Procreation as given by Creator has no match, and the birth of every single one of us, as with flora and fauna, is therefore a sacred right. Now, for those of us who know how perverse the issue of this miracle has become, we pause to think on the perversity of it, to feel the agony of it at its core. Any feeling, thinking, compassionate, aware being is appalled at the vile disregard that such a profound occurrence has become a matter of business. Pausing on the worst of it is so unthinkable, yet it must be seen and felt. And we have seen it here and felt it one way or another. The business of life has become so evil as to defile the very magnificence of Creator's greatest gift, that of life and the life force of the spirit within. Birth, even conception and all the perfect parts of development to maturation have been allowed to be perverted, inverted, and defiled. No more. We are here celebrating that such evil forces are being revealed and extricated right now. Our knowing and regard for what has been and is are our strength and the torch we carry. We carry God's light and lightning force, at once supported and forging the current unmasking of the vile and desperate darkness too many among us are yet ignorant of. When the time is right, and very soon, like a bolt of lightning, this will change the heretofore manipulated minds of the minions and masses. That time is now, with more coming, and we stand steadfast to witness the track we've been on rewarded. It is in gratitude that we stand. It is in gratitude that we are moved. It is in gratitude that we speak without hesitation, but with reverence and the wonder of it all. That we are here now as witnesses and facilitators to your divine glory, beloved Prime Creator, and for what words fail to adequately extol the magnificent gift of life. We pray that your love pours into every heart like a flood and with a fire of passion, so that our planet can get on with the business of living a life that is no longer someone's business, but is our own profound and personal gift, freely given. In that, our spirits triumph in your glory. Let it be so, and so it is.
Hello, my name's Ron Vroma. I'm the old white man talking head for the Oregon Statewide Jural Assembly. I'm going to share a screen here. I hope you're seeing on Oregon, this notice is for Oregonians in positions of trust. Addressed here, but not, what do they say there? Not limited to. And it starts with all of these folks at the DOJ and the FBI and the state of Oregon's Department of Justice and the state of Oregon's legislature and trial court administrators and presiding judges and all sorts of folks that need to know this information, including about 20 some sheriffs and 4 members of our court. And this is titled Caveat to Will, Probate and Open Court. Those words are defined in Black 6. They have a specific meaning. This is the premise. Our Article 3, Amendment 7 Civilian Common Law Court of Record is the one Supreme Court on Oregon and has declared such, and it has been acquiesced to for 6.5 years without rebuttal. De facto must be removed when de jure appears. We are no longer deceived. Starting with Brian Kelly and Carl Nobbs at the U.S. Marshal Service, that was in probably 2015. And today, with Maurice and Jacob, the U.S. Marshal Service has never provided their bona fides over the Office of U.S. Marshal Service for Oregon. I doubt they can produce a properly identified with oath and bond marshal as required for the last 15 years. We read the requirements, and so it goes for the DOJ. From Seth Urim back in the day, I filed our papers with you, as did Ray and Charlie. Charlie and Bobby recently met with Scott. Natalie refuses to identify. I filed our papers with the Portland FBI, and it continues through until today. The GSA cannot field a bailee for the Marco Hatfield Federal Building, which is 1000 Southwest 3rd. And it is in the process of quiet title, eviction, and repossession. The Courthouse 740 is not an Article 3 court in law and equity. Melissa and the clerk before her does not reply. Matt was an honest clerk. I have spoken with Oss several times. That court has acquiesced and defaulted to our court. We need to secure space for trials there. They do not have one black-robed attorney with the proper oath. Their judiciary is de facto color of law, for profit, and bogus. Currently, over the last 6.5 years, various arrangements of the 36 Oregon State Sheriff's Association members have failed to provide their proper oath to the correct Constitution circa 1859 with the laws of nature and nature's God included. Self-correction is required. It is all written down, ORS 206 and various other places. DPSST. And each of you must have your bona fides, and you resist. The Article 7 amended judiciary has to stop and populate original jurisdiction with the proper oath to the correct Constitution circa 1859. The Oregon State Bar is not constitutional and must self-correct. Without oaths or memberships in an organization that conferred the title of nobility, Esquire. Our Office of Secretary of State on, in, for, of, by, with Oregon the state among the several states circa 1859 in de jure original jurisdiction is not the same as the de facto SOS, Secretary of State's office, that has been unable to provide their bona fides. Most recently, they could not open our state archives building. In the past, they have failed several times to provide our statehood documents circa 1859. The entire election procedure is in violation of due process. That's 18 U.S.C. 3571. Our office of governor is occupied by a person without honor. Tina broke her oath and may not hold a position of trust, along with Kate Brown, Ron Wyden, Jeff Merkley, Suzanne Bonamici, and 89 out of the 90 state of Oregon legislators that broke their oath and have no honor and may not hold a position of trust. It all seems to be connected. And I filed this today with all of those above as living testimony in the form of an affidavit of truth. And here's my bona fides. And here's what governing law is. And here's the closing. And I yield.
They do not want to let go of this. They do not intend on losing here. And we do not intend giving it back to them.
And then the bullets started flying. And then he jumps out of the car. And he's got both his hands up. And he got out of the car, and he had his hands in the air. He's like, just shoot me then. This is what you want, just shoot me. And they did. They shot him dead. With his hands in the air, and I saw it. I swear to God. He was just walking with his hands in the air. And they shot him. And they shot him dead, and then after he was down on the ground, they shot him 3 more times.